This video will be the first video of 3 or 4 videos on the CZ Model 52 Czechoslovakian military pistol. The correct name is Vz-52, but usually in the US we call it CZ-52. It was made by CZ. These were made from 1952 to 1954. This one was made in 1953. And the caliber is 7.62 by 25 millimeter Tokarev. And this is one of the rounds right here. It's 30 caliber, weighs about 85 grains. The muzzle velocity, depending on which round it is, who made it, is anywhere from 1400 to 1650 feet per second. So it's a fast mover, and it penetrates very well, although it's a small bullet. Okay, we'll take it out of the holster. Make sure it's unloaded. And make sure it's unloaded by taking the magazine out first. And the magazine release is down here at the bottom of the grip frame, right behind the base plate for the magazine. Pull it back. Mag comes out. 8-shot magazine. We'll verify the chamber is empty. Okay, this is a single action. 8-shot. Safety mechanism works. There's 3 different positions for the safety mechanism. Right now it's on fire, so if it were cocked you could fire it the way it is right now. And pushing it up into the next detent is put it on safe. And if you can see, there's a little red dot right there inside that detent. Now it's on safe, and the decocker, push up and it decocks it safely. The firing pin is blocked. There have been some reports of these the decocker on this failing and causing the handgun to fire. I would heed that warning. I've never had it happen. I've never known anybody to have it happen, but I believe it has happened on some of the guns. So always be careful about that. Keep it pointed in a safe direction always. And of course any safety mechanism, even the safety part of this, safeties have been known to fail. It's a mechanical device. They've been known to fail, so always keep your gun pointed in a safe direction. Okay, it's made of steel. Kind of a dark gray parkerizing on here. The grip panels are made of like Bakelite or phenolic or something, and they're held in place with a spring clip. It's kind of unusual. Usually handgun grips are held in place with a screw, but not this one. The handguns, the grips fit into recesses, so the spring clip just holds them into those recesses. It does a very good job of that. I mean, they don't move around. It's secure. It's just kind of unusual. Field stripping, it's fairly easy. At least the first part of it is. We'll go ahead and do that. Okay, there's 2 tabs on the frame just forward of the trigger guard. And you pull down on those and you can feel the slide sort of pop loose and you sort of lift it right off there. And you can see inside the frame, not much to look at there. Now getting the barrel out of the slide is a bit tricky. It's designed to be used by using the magazine base plate. It's curved up here. There's a curved recess right there for it to fit into. You can do it that way. I've done it that way. Just not very here. There it is. Just stick it in that recess there. Wrong. Okay. There. Had it in the wrong direction. I use a screwdriver. This has like a Torx set in there, or you use a Phillips. There's another hole right there. This to me is more secure. I've got more control over it that way. So I'm going to take the barrel out of the slide. Do that by pulling the barrel forward toward the front of the slide and sort of lifting out a little bit on it. Takes a little bit of a gentle prying action. Again, you got to keep it under control because it'll go flying out of there under spring tension. Spring wraps around the barrel, goes on either way. And this being a high pressure round, it's delayed blowback. And the locking mechanism that gives you the delayed blowback feature are these two rollers right here. And this idea was taken from the World War II German Vz-52 general purpose machine gun. And it's also been used after that, like on the H&K MP5 submachine gun or the H&K G3 battle rifle. A few other guns use it also. So these rollers fit into recesses in the slide when it's locked shut. So we'll put it back together. Just spring back over the barrel and put the barrel back into the slide. And again, using the screwdriver, put it in that hole right there. Pull it back there. Now it's in place. That wasn't too difficult. Takes a little bit of practice to get it right. Just sort of sit the slide on top here. There, now it's okay. The firing pin on these are cast steel and they are a bit brittle, so they do not recommend that you dry fire it. So that's something I don't do, and I've had this gun since the late 90s and I've never broken a firing pin. They are prone to breaking if you dry fire it, so best way to do that is not to dry fire it unless you want to replace the firing pin. They're not real ergonomic, these guns aren't. They got a real steep grip angle. The safety back here should be facing our direction, should be facing forward, because the way it works right now is the thumb makes contact with that when it's on fire. It tends to push up on it. You got to be cognizant of that. The sights on it are small. The accuracy is pretty good. I mean, if you do your part with good ammo, you can keep your shots in a pretty good group. It's no target pistol, that's for sure. But then again, it's not inaccurate either. Got a pretty robust extractor on there, pretty big. I can't imagine breaking that without really trying hard. One of the things I liked about it is it's got that sort of a sinister, Warsaw Pact look to it. They don't cost very much. I don't think they're like $200 right now. And I bought mine back in the late 90s. It was like $115, which is a pretty good deal. It's fun to shoot. Okay, the holster it came with appears to be maybe hog skin. It's got that type of grain to it. I don't think it's cowhide. Doesn't look like cowhide. It came with a holster, a spare magazine, cleaning rod. Came with a lanyard too. Looks like a little dog leash, but it's in the other room. I don't have it here with me right now. So that concludes this first video for this one, and the next 2 or 3 videos will be done at the gun club, where I'll shoot it and we'll look at targets and all that like I usually do when I do a video on guns. So in the meantime, feel free to leave comments or ask questions. I'll answer them if I can. I'm not an expert on these. And thanks for watching.